Welcome back, lads. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Who all are they live? Let's catch it. What is up, Ludo Christie? Where's Mud? Right, Traders Global Magic Keys. Let's go. Ravi, welcome. Let's get it today, honestly. We're slowly filling it up. Welcome, guys, welcome. What is happening? Why isn't my... Okay, give me a second. My chat isn't working. Okay. Let's go. Yo, Tango, welcome. Today is gonna be an absolute session slaughter. Let's get them all up in the chat. Okay, timer is done. There you go. Alright, what's good, lads? Another day, another dollar. Let's get it. Welcome to the stream sales. Let's get it, honestly. Today's an awesome day. Let's run those like ups right in the beginning itself. Let's get quite a few of them in this. Alright, let's go, let's go. Who's ready for another banger session, honestly? I'm so ready. I've cleared all my charts just so we can have some fresh analysis, a fresh viewpoint, an absolutely focused mindset, you know, on exactly what are we exactly looking for today. So that's why I've cleared all my charts. We're all ready for today. Alright, let's get it. Give me a second. Alright, always show messages, yeah. Let's go old school for today. Okay, so the chat's about to change. Alright guys, who's ready? We're gonna break down GJ right from the top down. We're gonna break it right down. We're gonna know exactly what we're looking for on GJ again, right? We've been absolutely annihilating it and slaughtering it for the last 2 days, and I want the win streak to now continue, right? So let's continue this win streak, but let's focus on what we need to focus on, especially for GJ, where GJ is concerned. Alright, we got 9 people in the chat. Let's go, chat, honestly. Let's go, let's get it. Alright, who's ready? Okay. Are you ready? Let's go. London. Alright, good. We got quite a few people into the stream. Let's go. I put a poll down. Are you ready for London? Freaking let's get it. Just head into the comment section and you'll see the poll. Let's get this London session seriously. Let's get it off to an absolute banger. Let's get this London session off to an absolute banger. Alright, are we ready for the breakdown now? Let's break it down as neatly as possible, because right now look at GJ. Yesterday we got such fire moves on GJ, not gonna lie, we got some absolute fire moves on GJ. 50 pip buys, which was absolutely insane. So what I normally like to do on GJ is usually go top down. Alright, find all the supports and resistances we can find. So basically these are key levels, right? So if you look, 156.07. So okay, I'll bring magic keys back later. Alright, 156 flat, 149 perhaps 500. There you go. You see this level down here. So this is gonna be my monthly resistance, right? Just gonna break it down plain and simple, and this is gonna be my monthly support. So when we go to the weekly time frame, we see that the weekly is a little bit more different, right? We've got a little bit of a higher resistance up there, which is at 157.200, which is a key level for GJ. We're just gonna break it down slowly and surely. This monthly support is a weekly support too. weekly support. What we're forming is a monthly a weekly support right over here, okay, at the 800 level. But this is like a weekly flip, as we can call it. Okay, so right now the weekly is a little bit bullish, right? We're right now moving up, especially on the weekly. We can be moving up to these levels right over here. What we will have to see what we can do. So let's just leave that level there from the daily to the weekly. Okay, yep, that looks good. Alright, that looks really good. So daily, firstly, this is the daily open. So I'm pretty sure once we go down the time frames, we have a daily level marked. Yeah. So that daily level is already marked down there. Let's just go back. So we formed our daily support down here at 100. Support, right? We have our daily resistance which we're coming up to. So there is a daily resistance in the middle of this chaos right over here. If you look towards the left, right, there is a key level somewhere around here. Let's just say the 153 200 level. There is a key level somewhere in there which we have to look for. Let's just go to 350. Yeah. So can you see this level right over here? It's a very key level for GJ. I won't be buying GJ until we break this key level right over here. Alright, so there you go. So this is the daily resistance at 155 flat. Resistance coming down low. We go to the 4-hourly time frame. What have we created on the 4-hourly time frame now? Okay, 1 second. Let's just put this right over here. This is the weekly flip. Just gonna put it at 152 psychological level. 4-hour time frame, we now have a support down here at 700. And we now have a 4-hour flip right over here. Alright, you all get it? We're just breaking it down one by one, key level after key level. Okay, let's go down the time frames. So now we see the 3-hour also matches up, the 2-hour also matches up right over here. You see that level? 700 level is pretty strong, so we go down to the 1 hour. 1 hour also matches up. Would you look at that? What a brilliant level the 700 level is, which we've marked out. So I'm just gonna put a zone from 700 to around 650. And I'm gonna draw the zone till tomorrow, because this is the trade I've been looking for as long as today runs. Alright, so now what is happening is we've created a 1-hour resistance right over here, right at 990. It's a 30-minute resistance too. 153 to 990 would actually be good right over here. So now we have this key level right over here, 153. You see that level right there? So we don't buy until we break 153. You see that? So how much room do we have is the question. We have around 20 pips to the 200 level, which is a pretty decent space to trade in, to be honest. But if you're gonna be cautious, then you don't want to take that. So I'll be taking sells only below 700 on the half-hour time frame. Look at that 30-minute level over there. So beautiful. We were able to mark it out beautiful. Our zones are pretty good. So this is what I'm looking for. What is up, Tango? Sales is looking for you in the chat, yo. Let's go. So yeah, so I'm pretty sure Tango's in some banger trades. He always is, especially from Asian session. Okay, 980. So you see what we're looking for right now. What kind of range are we in? What kind of range are we in? So we're in a 30 pip range, not too shabby. And we'd be looking for sells below those levels right over there. Why? Because at that point we'd be breaking below the 4-hour support and continuing. Alright. So once we break below the 4-hour support, you know we have the confidence to continue back down. And when we do come back down, we have this 340 level which I called out yesterday, which was an absolute banger level, especially when you look at it from a multiple time frame point of view. The 340 level, which price just rejected and continued up. So if we do start coming down, we'd expect price to come down to 340. There you go. So there you go, in between these ranges, as you all can see. There you go. Beautiful levels. So that's what we're gonna look into. That's what we're gonna be looking at. This 300 level. So you see how you kinda wanna get above this level before you start buying, you know. It's like a, let's say 320 to around 300, and you'd wanna particularly buy above like 310. You get what I mean, to get back into that solid range. But price has ignored this level, you know, the past 2 times. So let's see what we can do now. So that is GJ for you. Just looking at GJ alone, this would be the point where we flip the daily, and this is where we will be breaking the 4-hour lows to continue now. But from the other point of view, yeah, I think just buys above 153 flat. How many of us agree with that? How many of us agree with the buys above 153 level flat? Should be a 30-minute closure right there. Alright. Right over here is the 4-hour support. 4-hour flip. There you go. So we're pretty much set for today. We know what we're looking at. Does anyone have any other thoughts on it? Does anybody have any other thoughts on GBP JPY before we start moving to the other pairs? Do we all agree on the buys above 153 level flat? And do we agree with the sells below 152,700, breaking the 4-hour lows to continue down after flipping the daily bearish at this point? Yo, XFX, what is good? Hello, hello. You know, how many of us agree with GJ? Come on guys, let's see it in the chat. There's 13 of y'all. Welcome to the stream, lads. Hope each one of y'all are ready for today's banger stream. We're just breaking it down, looking for the right trade. Right now, GJ has broken these 30-minute lows right over here, right? So in theory, it should continue down, but when you look at it, we have this massive rejection wick right here. So I just wouldn't. I personally wouldn't be comfortable with that. But yeah, and then when we let me just do that. All right. What is? Let's reload this page up. All right. So here we are on gold. We're gonna do the same thing. Before we continue on GJ, what we wanna do is we wanna take our levels and group them for key levels, because we can't keep breaking it down the monthly, all the way from the monthly down, right? So we want to see where was our last legit key level. 4-hour support, 30-minute closure, daily resistance. Here you go. These are the key levels we're looking at. Okay, wait 1 second. And we lock it, so those don't move around, those just stay. Alright, so we're gonna do the same for gold also. We're gonna break gold down and we're gonna move it up. Yo, good morning Nebraska, good, and Tango. Alright, if it's good to you, it's good to me. Alright, so let's look at gold monthly time frame resistance. How much further? 19. I say 1981 is the resistance that we're looking at on gold. On the monthly, so this is a monthly resistance. Yeah, and where is the monthly support? I don't even remember where we can find that. 1795. So far we're place away. Monthly support. And so when we look at it, when we go down to the weekly time frame, we have a second level that is at 2040 at least, or 2045. Okay, 2040. I like the cleaner level. 2040, which is our weekly resistance, and 1890, which is our weekly support. So this is just gonna help us with viewing where we have supply and demand levels, honestly. So we have our daily resistance all the way up here at 2065. There you go, at 2065. This was a daily. So now that is the previous daily resistance, and this is now the current daily resistance at 2050. Daily. Alright, so now as we continue going down, we go to the 4-hourly time frame. We have a 4-hourly resistance right over here, which we rejected, and we have a 4-hourly support which is down here. So both of which can be moved to psychological levels. This one can be moved to 2000, 2k. Right, we can have a little bit of a zone, some zone action. Right there, you see that level marked out. Alright, and over here, what level are we at? 19. So this is a 4-hour support, so we can go to 19. Let's say 1974 flat. 1974. So we're right now trading at the monthly resistance if you look at it. Okay, so wait, so now we've got, which one is this? This is our 4 hourly, this is the 2000 level. Okay, those are, okay, so these are our key levels which we look to grouping. Key levels. So that's the weekly and everything above it. Alright, 1974, 1981, alright. So let's come a little lower, let's go down to the, so it respects the 2 hour. 1 hour is respected. .30-minute is pretty much respected. $1973 500. Okay. So there's another level over here, 1971 flat. That has been respected quite a few times on the 15-minute time frame. So this is where we'll have different zones in it. Inside gold is what we look at. And so now when we look at gold from 30-minute point of view, we're only rejecting this level, 1973 500. On the 45-minute time frame, we have clean traffic to come all the way down to here at 1965. You see that pull on 1964 500 right there. So especially on the 45-minute time frame, we have a really good level over here. Was this a 1 hour time frame? Okay, that was a 1 hour time frame level, 2 hour time frame level. So honestly, below 1973 500, I'll be ready to take a sell to around 1973 flat. Okay, you see this level right over here? Yeah, it's a half an hour level, and I think we can fill these wicks in. So I'd wait for a half an hour closure below this level, and we could possibly see some nice big movement. If we're just looking for plain wick fill, we're gonna fill it in through here. 1962 to 1961 500. There you go, that's the level we'll be looking to come down to, if that was the case. Alright, so for gold buys, what could we possibly look for gold buys? I think so. If this is the range, right? So this is our range. Then I think we can look for gold buys above this 15-minute level at 1982. Right over here. Y'all tell me what y'all think of the gold buys. Oops. $19.82 is the level at which we're looking. Look at this, okay? Look at this 1982 level right over here. Look at that level. So, you know, if we create a higher low over here and higher high over here, I feel like we can take a quick little banger to the top. We have a nice 160 pip range to the top. So that's just my observation on gold. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of? Why do I keep? Yeah, we don't need those ads. What do you guys think about gold buys above 1962, or would you all prefer to take gold buys once we cross this level on top? But again, you're straight up going into a resistance over here, so it's kind of pointless. 45 minute hourly time frame looks interesting. I mean, the safest buys are above 2000. That would be your safest bet. But yeah, let's just. What are y'all guys looking at? Okay, let me know where you're signing in from and what are y'all trading. Morning from the UK. Good morning, my friend. Morning. Tomasini. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. We're just breaking gold and GJ down. Let me just adjust this. Alright, now you can see the chat clear. Alright, that's, look at GJ, we pull back all the way and now we're breaking down again all the way. This should be London candle, so this is the London open candle where we have no trade whatsoever. It didn't show us anything. Let's just see what the volume does. Let's just see what the volume does and how it goes. Let's go. Alright, so what are you guys thinking? What's up? Alright, we got quite a few of y'all on Discord. Let's go. We have Ankur with us, we have Ludo with us, we have Christy with us, we have Gypsy, NFX and Praise with us. Fantastic, fantastic. It's a good morning. If any of y'all wanna, what are you guys looking for in Discord? We have quite a few of y'all. What are you looking for? So one, we have Alpha GJ reversal at 154 flat. Alright, I see you all the way up here. Yeah, I would say the same too. Ankur is looking forward to GJ's rejection of 154 level right over here. Yep, that's definitely something I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to riding GJ up to that level. Okay, so we're just about flipping the daily bearish, and we're about to break the 4 hourly support. That should be very interesting. But again, wait for confirmation. This could just be London manipulation. So if you wanna join us, the Discord links and my Instagram link is in the bio on the chat. Okay, give me a second. Gypsy, you there? What are we looking at? What are your thoughts on GJ? Okay, relatively the same plan. Okay. And are you looking at GU? Okay. Why don't you take a look at GU and in a bit let me know what you think of it. What about the rest of your? Christiana, what are we looking at? Good morning, Nebraska. What's up? I'm good. How you doing? Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, I think that just gives us confidence below this 700, 760 level, because what happens is now at this point we flip the daily candle bearish, we break the 4-hour support, and at that point we are then breaking the 3-hour, 2-hour supports, 1-hour supports. So at that point we should be completely bearish on GJ. So that looks good. And I think those sells we can also, if we start selling from this level, I think we can hold those sells pretty far down. Yeah, I would actually look at holding those sells pretty far down. We have a good range to the bottom, but yeah, I would definitely look at holding sells. Maverick, what is Maverick doing? He's in a sell on GBP JPY, 2.5 lots. That looks good. That looks good. So yesterday your US 30 trade played out, Nebraska. Yeah, it did go back down, but where was it? It was, I forgot the entry or so. We were in from somewhere here, right? Yeah, we were in all the way from here. But it would have taken us out and then continued up, eh? But yeah. Yeah. Yo, Ash. Yep, that's true. My bad. Yo Ashish, welcome to the stream. Welcome. So yeah, so GJ is now coming down. What can we see on GJ for a confirmation? I think for GJ, I'd have to see a 30-minute candle close below, and then see the next candle wick up and then wick back down. Yo, Praise, what's up? All good so far? $128,500 looks good. I like that level already. And yes, sells. Yeah, I completely agree with that. Alright, I see you. It's already pushing a little hard. GBP JPY is also pushing a little hard. We are about to break the 4-hour low over here, and we've broken the 4-hour low. Let's just see, is there any news coming out today? Not until much later in the evening. GJ is continuing to fall. We're now below the 4-hour support. How many of y'all are looking at this level cautious? Yeah. Key level 1990. Alright, let's look at it. Alright, so GJ coming down. We have the 15-minute closing in 1 minute. Massive engulfing 15-minute candle, but if we are to take it on the 15-minute, I'm really not seeing clean traffic. It's a little... Yeah. 1972. Yep, we have rejected 1972. Yep, that does look good. That looks interesting, yeah. What can we wait to see? With all this volume that has come in the last 2 days, there's so much that is going on in this market, you know. It's like we don't have a clean traffic area where we can just pick out those cells, you know. You get what I mean? I'm a little skeptical about this. Yeah, I don't feel safe on GJ. Yeah, gold does look a little better. Gold has now closed above this level, which we could pick gold off the flip to continue up. So gold flips, we get to break even, and it continues. Yeah, it just looks, I don't know why today I feel so skeptical about it, you know. But yeah. Alright guys on YouTube, let us know, what are you looking at? What are we looking for? What do you all feel comfortable with? What do you all think is gonna play out today? GBP JPY, we may have this 15-minute flip, but we're running straight into a 15-minute support right over here. Sam, could EJ cells work? I'll tell you what, EJ cells could definitely work, but we'd have to continue this down, right? EJ, we've broken a major level on EJ just now, this 1 hour level, right? We've had this consolidation for a bit now, we've broken it, so now we should have that nice move down. So the question is, could we correct this entire move on EJ from yesterday? Could we correct it to continue the bearish momentum we've had on EJ, right? So let's look at EJ. We're now gonna be breaking below the 30-minute support right over here. 45-minute, okay, so let's bring this a little lower. So 130. Yeah, so we're now breaking down that level. Dino Dominic, what time frame are you looking at? On EJ, right now we're looking at different time frames. I just broke it down from the 45-minute, 1 hour, yeah, and so now we're looking at it. So we've broken below the 15-minute time frame, right? So when you look at it on the 15-minute time frame, we could look at it going further down. Well, let's just look. Tango, EJ has much cleaner range over GJ, to be honest. Yeah, honestly, EJ does have a lot cleaner range, but this rejection isn't looking good. If we start rejecting now and flip, I don't mind getting into EJ, because that's a nice 10 pip move down with just the wick. Yeah. Alright. So let's see. Dino Dominic, where are you from and what pairs do you trade? Just to get some engagement in the chat, man. Gold. Alright, so gold can now flip up and continue. Let's see, can this... I don't know. Let's see, Tango, what do you think about gold? Tango catches some fire trades on gold, and I feel like Tango and I have a pretty similar trading strategy. See, this... Yeah. Possible. Yeah, so let's get... I think we can try and push those EJ cells, but what would be a confirmation on EJ would be the closure of any of these candles. Like, okay, this 45-minute candle closure on this level, right below this level, would give us confirmation to continue down. Okay, 30-minute closure. Yeah, hourly. So you see how we haven't closed just yet? So once we close, it will give us the confirmation to continue. I am from Lisbon. Yo, that is amazing. That's awesome. Welcome, Dino. You're from Lisbon. That's amazing. Alright, I'm looking for 1984 level if we're gonna break out over that level. On gold, 1984. Okay. 1984. Alright, I see what you mean. Yeah, 1984 looks pretty good to break out above to get confidence buys on gold. EJ, what are we looking like right now? $11 pip stops, 10 pip wick fill. Alright, EJ actually looks really clean to continue down. How many of us are looking at EJ now? Alright. Alright, we have 19 of y'all in here. Let us know what's popping off, man. Where are y'all from? Welcome to the stream. We're absolutely just breaking the charts down to find the best trades possible. Me, EJ, okay. People slowly looking at EJ. Alright. What about you, Nebras? What were you saying? EJ sells. Alright. Alright, let me add EJ to my do I have Euro JPY? Yeah, I have Euro JPY. Alright, so I think we can expect EJ sells on the candle flip, right? At 980. Let me just open up my calc and see what is popping off on EJ. Let's just switch this up. Let's put a market pending order. So that would be about 11 pips stops on the candle flip. Okay. And TP will be much lower. Alright, so I think we can get in on the candle flip. Okay, yeah, I am in on EJ right over here. Alright. Stops to break even once we break this low. There you go. Let's wait to my full screen. Where's it going? Here. So we're just gonna watch it. We're gonna wait for it to continue breaking down. I don't want it to break its own highs. That's why I have my stops on this level. So 980 is our sells. On EJ we got our stop loss right above this level at 11 pips. Expectation to continue down at least to this level. Alright, you see that? At this point we should continue down. Remember, stops to break even when we trigger right here. Stops to BE, break even. right over here. So right now, what are we up? 3 pips, 4 pips, let's go. 4 pips, 5 pips, let's go. Who's in these EJ cells with me? Who's in these EJ cells with me? Come on, 8.5 pips. What are we talking about? 9 pips. I'm going to break even. So stops to break even. What are we talking about on these EJ cells right now? Who's in this with me? I'm holding it in continuation down. Let's go. Let's go, chat. W in chat. That's the first trade of the day. W in chat. Let's go. What are we talking about? EJ to the freaking moon. Who's in them EJ cells with me? Who's in them EJ cells with me? Where are we going? You took it? Alright. You better be at break even if you took it. What are we talking about? Let's go. Who was in those EJ cells with me? Let's go. Alright. For me, I have no problem. I'm just leaving my stop to break even. That's amazing. Taking live over here. EJ cells. Let's go. www. Let's go. Sales. Let's go. Beautiful. What are we talking about? We found the one with the cleanest traffic and we took it. Beautiful. It's slowly moving back. No problem. Hold on to it. If you're in EJ cells, just hold on to it. That was a banger trade. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. So there you go. Stops to break even if it takes you out, no problem. This is now a risk-free trade. If it drops 200 pips, no problem. If it rises another 500 pips, no problem. Bangers. Let's go. EJ sells plus 10 pips. Insane. W in chat to those EJ sells. Beautiful. Oh, GJ. What are we talking about on GJ? GJ is pushing down hard. 28 pip drop on GJ. Alright, let's look at it, guys. Come on, if y'all caught that banger, y'all better sub. Gold above 1984. Yeah. 20 at 20 pips on EJ. Fantastic. Whoever's holding EJ. And brilliant move on EJ. What are we talking about? What a trade that was, point to point. And I even spoke to you all about how we get to break even once we break this low. Beautiful. Gold above 1984 is what Tango called it. You should now be up around 14 to 15 pips. GJ coming down. We're having an interesting market open today. Bangers. If you're not subscribed, I don't know what you're doing. Come on, let's get it to 200 subs, yo. There's 17 of us. There's 2 more subscriptions left. Bangers. Oof, Geo and Vertical. 40 pips and 130 minute candle. Interesting. Beautiful, lads. Careful now, you don't want to give back whatever you've taken. For me, I'm out of the trade. It's taken me out at break even, no problem. That was the break even trade I was willing to hold, so that was $1 or so. So yeah, that's no problem for me. I was willing to hold that, no problem. If it pushed, well and good. If it doesn't, I was fine with that too. Okay, so we could have more EJ cells coming up because this 30 minute has now closed below, right? So But honestly, whoever took EJ Cells, GG's to you all. Fantastic bunch. W for the chat. I caught gold buys. Let's go. Whoever caught gold buys, GG's to you. GJ is continuing down. What is this volume on GJ? Can anyone explain the volume on GJ right now? What is this volume on GJ that we're looking at? Gold. Gold should now continue up. Beautiful. I just love that cell. That cell was so clean. Gold, I guess you guys holding on to gold. Come on, y'all have already hit almost 19 pips. Let's see if we can hit the top of the range first on gold. GBP JPY, we're now at the next support. The bangers. Let's go. TP4 secured. Damn. That's fantastic, Maverick. Good stuff. Good job. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, dubs on dubs every single day, man. We're winning out here every single day. Did you know? Come on, we're still 2 subs away. Let's go. Alright, gold moving on up. I'm in gold buys from 1982. Let's check that out. 1982. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, I wasn't confident enough to take those buys. TP4 secured on gold. GG's on that. GBP USD. We're now approaching a key level on GBP USD. So GBP USD, we could be looking for buys in some time. GJ, what are we doing? Okay, GBP JPY, 1 hour closure below this level should be good because we have this nice clean range to the left. What are we talking about? Let's go. Mm, mm, mm. Alright guys, let's start making this topic on EJ. Alright, let's go up, come on, push up a little more. So you see, this is the first 20 minutes of this candle, first 15 minutes of this candle, so we can expect a continuation. But I'd like it to make a nice topic and then come back down with full force. Alright, bangers, beautiful. Gold is also consolidating, coming back down. Okay, let's just look at GU. We're at 500. $510, $590. Yeah, below 500 I think we should get some good sells. Look at how clean that is. At least 10 pips we can pick out from that range. Sales. Nice start to the day, homies. Yes, fantastic start to the day. Fantastic start to the day. Gypsy, did you catch those EJ cells? Lol, that's good.
DJ before, just looked at it.
Oh, I just unmuted your mic on the stream, yeah. You've never traded?
GJ before.
EJ.
EJ, sorry. Only GJ, GU and... Yeah, GJ, GU.
That's more than enough, honestly. But yeah, GJ and GU looking real nice and clean. Could this just be the daily bottom mic? What's daily flip? Nah. Nah. It's gonna continue. The thing is, right, sometimes when you get these impulsive moves down, you get impulsive moves back up too. Alright, 938. I feel like EJ should continue down once we break that low. can we pull off another one? I feel like the volume will have to come in at that point and just continue on. Do you think gold will go back up? 1 minute. Do we think gold will continue back up? If we break above 2000 today, then possible, or at least 1990. There you go, that level. Gold is continuing up neatly. Let's check what the fundamentals have to say. Euro weak, JPY strong, GBP weak, JPY strong, GBP weak, USD strong. Alright. So that's why we're expecting the sells. So GBP USD is definitely a lot cleaner than GBP JPY for these sells. So we'd be looking at GBP USD mainly for these sells. If we do get them. 30-minute closure below support. Euro JPY, I feel if we do flip this candle bearish, so we should continue down. Japanese yen strength. So you're just expecting the volume to continue, this same volume to continue pushing down. Could we expect a rejection from this area? Which you want to be careful of. 1870. Okay, GBP JPY, we're looking at a retracement. Retracement. Gold is struggling at 1988, 1987. But we did go to the top of the range. GG's to Maverick and squad. Whoever caught gold buys. Pretty solid buys, eh? 50 pips almost. Amazing. Good stuff, guys. Keep it up. Fantastic stuff. So now we'd have to wait for a break below this level on EJ. So we can wait for that level, and that should be good. So yeah, so be careful of EJ now. You want the next 15-minute candle to close below this level to continue down in this range. GBP USD coming up. Now the question is, now are we gonna have to sit and wait for the market to form all over again before we can get the next trade, you know? Which most likely looks like what we're gonna have to do. $19.40. That's the GU rejection right now. Gold is coming down. GBP JPY are going up. Euro JPY hasn't made a top wick on the 15-minute as yet. We're just gonna sit and observe. What are the other pairs we can look at in the meantime? Let me know. What are you guys trading? Come on guys, we're 2 subs away from 200. Let's get 200 subs. GBP USD pushing up. GBP JPY is also pushing up. On the lower time frame also there was literally no entry on there. This was to move to sell GJ when we flip 30 pips. GJ with a massive rejection wick. We rejected this entire range, you can say, you know. Just look at that rejection. So if the next 4-hour candle comes up and breaks this high, that'll be a really good candle to continue up, because we can just say this is a pullback of some sorts, you know. EJ, you want to wait for a break? So yeah, let's just see GU gold coming back down. Let's look at some other pairs in the meantime, Euro USD. We came all the way back down. Could we be looking at some sells on Euro USD below 400? Could we be looking at those sells below 400 on Euro USD? We form the lower highs, and once we break below that, we'll be forming lower lows. So we should have and there's a 20 pip range towards the left. Who's looking at Euro USD right now? I think that's very clean. Euro USD. $30 okay. But now we're gonna get the 15-minute close below. How many of you guys like the way Euro USD is setting up? Because I like the way it's setting up. Mm. Ten. AUD USD also looks pretty decent right now. Euro JPY about to close below. Can Euro JPY continue down? I think we can pick up that move cleanly on Euro USD. Look at this range on Euro USD. If this 15-minute closes this way, that'd be the 1 hour closing below this level. That should most likely continue down. $15 pips from our call on Euro JPY. Euro USD. Come on, guys, in the chat. 17 of y'all. How many of y'all like the setup on Euro USD? Highs, the lower highs, lower lows. With this break of structure, we should have another top wick and continuation back down. Yeah, we should have a decent push at this point, because we have this entire range to fill 30 pips. I just said that and it's filling in. We had a small 15-minute pullback and the continuation. There's still time in this EJ 15-minute. EJ is just pushing. And as I told you, the break below this level, right? On the candle flip, you would have been up 14 pips by now. EJ is going for it. Oof. What about Euro USD? Euro USD also coming down. What did I say? Euro USD on the candle flip was actually a lot cleaner. 15 pips straight up. GJ. So now EJ closing back into this range, right? Can give you confidence to take sells now. Mm-hmm. 3 minutes left in EJ. GJ also coming down, trying to come down at least. That's good, guys. Welcome to the stream. Whoever's joined up. 17 of y'all, 18 of y'all in the stream. If y'all missed it, we called out EJ sells from this candle flip. Right over here, we had 11 pips stops, and if you are in it, you would have been up 20 pips by now. We had a banger trade into this range. I think I just got disconnected and I'm back. So yeah, so we're just waiting on more confirmations and a few more trades, if we do get it. Such a clean range to continue down. GJ is now moving, GU also is now moving. Gold is rejecting 1984, the retest of 1984, you can see that. But that'll be valid only once you break this high at 1988. Any economics coming out today? Europe at 6:15, so that's almost at the London session. Sorry, New York session. That's 15 minutes before New York session open. Oh, look at that EJ spike back up. What just happened? Yo, what just happened? There's gotta be a headlines for this. Gold just fell. What just happened? News? Come on, there's gotta be some news. Just happened. Anyone knows what happened? Suddenly it pumps. Look at that rotation log. Yeah, literally. Anyone knows why that happened? Forex factory crashed. UAE will not act on its own to raise oil output. Interesting.
Yeah, that's good news for oil traders.
Yeah. So, is that good news for you? You're in an oil trade right now, right?
Yes, that's very good news.
That's
That made
awesome.
me biased towards the buy, yes.
That's
Because
good.
you know what? America, which is the
Yeah.
West, is trying to push the East to produce more oil because it's trying to cut away Russia.
Yeah.
So OPEC now, being the leading oil producer in the East,
Yeah.
is actually denying that
Oh wow.
because it only benefits America and it will get the Eastern oil to be used up. So they don't want that. They just want the price to go up. They
Yeah.
benefit from that. Yeah.
Seriously.
So they won't take it. They won't take it from the Americans. They will not hamp up their
but
production for oil.
okay, then why the sudden? Okay, I get you. Okay, someone says EU leaders summit start. All right. Look at that wick, my. How do you deal with something like that? Gold also a huge, massive wick rejection. All 20 of y'all on the stream, welcome to the London live stream. I hope all of y'all are subscribed and have liked the video. We took a banger EJ sell. It was a quick banger up from here to here at the candle flip. That was a 10 pip sell. Easy peasy. Gold retracement intense. This 5-minute candle was a good sell though. Was that 60 pips interesting? I'd have to gold charts one sec. Alright, GJ trying to pull up. GJ almost flipped the daily candle bullish. But it's a long way before we can flip the 4-hourly bullish. How many pips was that? 60 pips. G-U-E-J. EU. EU also popped up. EU was looking real good. AUD USD is now there. Ooh, AUD USD buys. How about that now? What do you think about that praise? Ooh, that is clean. Clean range to the left. when we break above this level, we should be in this new range.
Yeah, that's really clean.
That's too clean, right?
Very, very clean. I'm just taking a look at it now. It's very, very clean.
Yeah, AUD USD looks good. GBP AUD maybe sells below that level, but China sells here when we break range 2. USD CAD buys once we break there. Sells on USD CAD here. Yeah, sells on USD CAD only once we break this level over here. Euro AUD. Oh, you had a really good sell from here. Around 50 pip sells. NAS, and then you have NAS 100 and DAX 30. Bitcoin. Oh, Bitcoin retraced the entire way. Wow. That should be 7 or 8%. Yeah, 7%. Ethereum US 30. So I think we're gonna have to wait now. We're gonna have to wait and watch. We're gonna have to wait and see what the markets are gonna do. Are we at 200 subs yet? Come on guys, one last sub. Let's go. If you like what you'll see, do subscribe and like the video. This week we've been on a winning streak, right? Praise, how many trades have we taken this week? I'm not sure. We took GJ sells twice, gold sells once. So GJ buys twice.
No count.
Hey Christy, yeah, your mic was working just now, but now you're muted.
Yeah, this week I've just took 5 trades only.
All winners?
All winners.
Let's
No
go! No loss, gang. When you do your due diligence, that's what happens, eh? Amazing. Amazing. What is this? Let's wait and see how this plays out. Last 5 minutes in this 15-minute candle. I'm removing GBP USD and I'm gonna keep AUD USD. Yeah, I think I might actually take this trade on AUD USD. Once we break out, look at these higher lows, higher highs. Perfect market conditions on AUD USD. AUD USD, what else should I add? I think I should add Euro USD also, right? Go. Fantastic. Alright, GJ trying to break above over here. Let's see what can we do on GJ. We're having the 1 hour retracement right now. I think we have to kind of let the market settle down, and then we can take a look at it. Gold has come back pretty far there on the 15-minute. That would have been a pretty decent trade. 70 pips down. Euro JPY going back into the range. AUD USD still waiting. GBP JPY, we're rejecting this 1 hour support, which we can actually break out of. Let's see what's poppin'. Where can you see gold dropping? Honestly, we'd first have to see gold break these lows, and then we can start seeing 4-hour targets such as 1940. You know, because if we start clearing this range, we're just going to start selling off pretty hard. So if we don't flip gold right now and break 1982 again, right, break it on the 4-hour time frame and continue up to break 1992. Yeah, 1992 is where the next 4-hour resistance is. Then we're going to continue dropping, create lower highs and lower lows. I would say to 1972 looks pretty good. 1962, 1972 area looks pretty good on gold, because we can fill in these wicks and then decide whether we just came for another retest to continue up. But I feel like gold, you have to be so careful at the 1972 region, 1973 region, because can you see these large, we have like, what kind of rejection is this? 120 pip rejections. So I would say just be careful, man. You don't want to get burnt in that area, you know, it's dangerous. It's a dangerous level. Why didn't that news show up on Forex Factory is my question. Let's check Forex live economic calendar. Why didn't that show up? Is this all today? Yeah, this is today. So we have quite a bit of news, but I had no clue when that happened. Okay, this is all much later. So this evening we have quite a bit of US news, eh? Yeah. This evening New York session is gonna be interesting with the volumes. How many of y'all are gonna be trading New York session? Praise, are you down for another boring New York session?
Always, my man, always.
Oh, trust me.
I really feel that some trades that we don't catch at London sessions, really they come up in the New York session.
Yeah, when it doesn't
that's
come
why-
in the London, it's 100% coming in Denver.
So that's why sometimes I just stick around for the New York session.
Alright, sounds good. I don't mind sticking around for the New York session.
Hi Sam, how you doing?
Hey Christy, how's it going? So far so good?
Most okay. Only that I'm silent, but I'm watching.
No problem. We were able to catch that EJ trade, so
The EJ, they are the EJs. I also took the EJ, so
awesome. How's your challenge coming about, Christy?
I'm in phase two actually.
Phase 2, let's go.
I'm in phase two.
Let's go, let's go. Funded trader coming up.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And
Thank you.
and and that's for 50k, right?
No, I just started with the 10K.
10k, all right.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That is awesome. For me,
Yeah, I'm excited.
yeah,
Trading.
I'm. How much are you up on your space too?
On my phase two, I'm up like $200
Hey, that's awesome. So you have like 300 left
to go. Yeah.
to go. Let's go.
Yes.
Christy finishing off phase 2 today.
Yeah, maybe the new work will be good to me and I'll be able to finish.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah.
Yours is 50K, the live account.
Yep, that's 50k, and now we're doing the 10k YouTube
10K.
challenge.
Yeah.
But yeah, intense. That is awesome. Crazy proud of you. Keep it going.
Yeah, thank you.
Have you heard of Surge Traders, Christy? The funding company.
What did you say?
Have you heard of Surge Traders, the funding company?
No.
It's pretty interesting. Their concept was actually very interesting.
I haven't heard of them.
Alright, I'll just bring it up. Here you go. So they have different accounts, of course, right? And there's no time limit. So you can do the two-phase process, 0 time limit. So you can do it in your own time. There's no pressure of 30 days and stuff like that. And it's the same thing, 10% profit target, daily loss limit, max trailing drawdown, 75% profit split. So that's a very interesting concept, I feel like that's actually going to be pretty big in the funding aspect.
Yeah, it looks good. Have you seen that Raja is planning, has a plan in mind
Yeah.
to start a funding?
I
Yeah.
actually saw that. Wait.
He's been talking about it.
I think if Raja Bank starts a funding, company, everyone's gonna lose it. Like, he has so many people backing him, right?
Yeah.
So he's gonna have so many people behind him using that
Yeah, and
funding.
people say how he does. Yeah, how he does everything. Yeah. So
Yeah.
let's see how it goes. He said maybe by mid-year he
Yeah.
would have started it.
That'll be very interesting though. I want to see what the clauses will be, knowing Raja Bank.
Yeah.
And wow, is this legit? Have anyone tried it? No XFX. Even I haven't found out about it. I just saw that yesterday, honestly. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then we have Daniel Savage's Nations Funding. Right? I've heard from many people that Nations Funding is really good as compared to top tier whatever funding. I don't know. I've only been with MFF. Expensive compared to MFF, 100%. I'll tell you what, MFF is the most affordable funding company out there, hands down. My Forex funds is the most affordable. They have amazing service. Everything is good at my Forex fund. But with other companies, you can go up to, I don't know if it was a $1 million account where you can go up to 250k, 25k. Man, what is with this animation? Come on, get a move on it. Yeah, never mind. So I think there was a, with some of these accounts you can do a $1 million account. Never mind, we're just going in circles in this one. So yeah, there are some trading companies that do give you a $1 million account. Yeah, Maverick, super expensive actually. We're at 199 subs. Come on, let's run it up. One more sub. Okay, what's new? Ukraine official says children's hospital has been hit. Honestly, this whole war is so messed up. Look at it. Okay, wait. Let's just take a look at this, okay? You have all this war and everything, all this news, which is so important, you know, Ukraine's nuclear. And then in the middle of all this important news, you have Maryland man who became the first person to receive a heart transplant from a pig has died just 2 months after surgery. I don't see what's the point in, you know, putting that kind of news out at all. So pointless. It's like very interesting. Okay, so we're back up. We're about to flip the daily bullish again on GJ. We look like we're gonna continue pushing. Gold looks like we're stagnant right now. Gold looks like we're respecting this area, right? We've tapped into it quite a few times and continued back up. Euro JPY is the same. AUD USD WANA has no bottom wick, so if we close below this it would be very interesting. But yeah, that would be really good though. Gold, come on GJ, let's get something on the move. Pass another demo, FTMO. Fantastic Maverick, keep it going. Keep it going. I think, you know, FTMO is the biggest FX prop firm, and I think it's best to stick with them because like they're so trustworthy, you know. It's so worth it. So yeah, it's so worth it. I have True Forex funds for many months and they are great. True Forex funds. So I'm guessing you're funded with them, with True Forex funds. I think I saw this yesterday. Undercapitalized traders up to 400,000 in funding. 0 trading days bi-weekly from beginning. Interesting. Phase 1 profit target 8%. Phase 2 4%. Damn. 80-20 profit split, no minimum trading days, bi-weekly 10%, 5%. Yeah, be fun. Dang, that is interesting. $189, $299. Impressive. And it looks pretty decent also. High payout split, bi-weekly. That is amazing, honestly. That's fantastic.
Hey, which firm is this?
Which one?
Which firm is this?
True Forex funds.
Okay. Just like my Forex funds.
Yeah, they just removed the my from the Forex funds.
100 IQ.
What a lad. But yeah. But that's pretty good, dude. Is that also also amazing support on Discord? Answer in minutes every time. Yes, EA is allowed. Damn. Okay, that is actually impressive. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, wait. True Forex funds. Let's see. Monthly fee. First phase 2, 30 days. Okay. Okay, that you gotta give it to them. That's very interesting. That is very interesting. Yeah, I think Maverick is gonna enjoy this completely. What do they mean by configure your own challenge? Oh, like actually take a challenge. Never mind. Okay, so what is the max? Loss limits, trading days, not profitable, refund fees, profit split instruments. What is true for refunds of the company? Interesting. Jack and trade 1 is to 100. What does scaling up mean? 25%. What kind?
Did you check out Ment funding by MendFX?
Yeah, I checked it out. But that's only 1:10 or something, right? Leverage 1
Yeah,
is to 100 now.
leverage is so low, yeah.
The leverage is very low, so you actually need really high funding
Yep.
for something like that. So like, you can't take the lot sizes we normally take on
Yeah, that's the
everything.
problem.
That's the only problem with Mentorship. Otherwise, like, they're decent. Like, they have a good... I mean, for them, they have MentFX, right? Who's like their main thing. So if you look at it, Daniel Savage started at Nations Trading, right? Raja is looking at starting Dominion Funding,
Dominion funding.
right? And MentFX has Ment Funding. Like,
Alpha
seriously.
funding soon.
Yeah. DC funding, $10 IC markets accounts. Let's go. EA is allowed, don't worry. Lol. Just having fun, lads. But that's crazy. So, our capital allocation is 400,000 per trader or per strategy. You can complete our evaluation program with one or more accounts. The combination of account sizes does not matter as long as they do not exceed our maximum capital. You are free to run multiple accounts separately in evaluation process. When funded, it is possible to merge them into one master account. Yo, I really like this. True Forex Funds actually looks pretty good, eh? I'm not gonna lie, like, that's pretty good. I'm impressed with it. Alright. Gold went through 1981, might come back to test 1987. Yeah. Gold is just wasting our time at this point. GBP, JPY, what are we doing? Let's get the break below these lows. Come on, GJ. Look at this 1 hour candle, man. We still haven't made the lower wick. There's 30 minutes left in it. The half an hour candle also hasn't made the lower wick. For me right now, the biggest trade is on AUD USD. 1 hour candle close, or 1 hour candle close above this level. But honestly, I'm pretty impressed with true Forex funds. That's awesome. Game point. I like the whole idea of these funding companies. It like gives everyone a shot, That's the amazing part. Which brings me back to the question, Progadro, how come you're here, my guy?
Yeah.
It didn't even strike me. Aren't you supposed to be in
Nah. Got exam.
Oof. Thug life chose you. Let's see. Let's go to True Forex Funds Discord. Join True Forex Funds. Easy. Okay, not bad. I'm actually impressed, dude. They have a Discord and it's so clean. So clean means so clean. Just look at this. Welcome, rules, news. During the weekend, IC markets will perform longer maintenance. Wait, so they're IC markets? Oh dang, they're using IC markets, dude.
Oh.
So of course you can trust. What broker can I use? In all phases you will trade on IC markets. Yo, come on, how do...
Collaboration with IC markets probably.
Yeah, and there's no way you can not trust IC markets. They're the biggest in the game.
Yeah.
How many people are on this server? 364 online. Okay. Never mind. That is so interesting.
We also got free trial.
Which one?
Free trial, just like FTMO.
Yeah. No, but that is amazing. That they're in collaboration with IC markets. Like, you know, that really brings trust into a Forex firm. Not bad. And they have the payouts tab and everything. Amazing. GBP JPY trying to break up. I don't see any trades, guys. Do you all see any trades other than AUD USD? I really don't see any trades.
Euro
JPY, Euro USD. What do you think, Pragadro?
I'll be right back. Just a minute.
Yeah. Raw trading accounts. Yes, it's amazing. IC markets best in the game. Damn, bro. Yo, game point. GG's for that, man. Thank you for that. 1979 from the drop. I'm in gold buy from 1979. Damn, bro, we here. Interesting. Good buy. Come on, guys, if anyone's new here and you want to join the fam, please do drop a sub and drop a like. Come on, there's 21 of y'all and only 15 likes. Let's get it up. Let's run it up. And join us. We're here every single day for the London session, and so you can feel free to join us at any given moment. GBP JPY continuing up. We're about to flip the daily bullish. If we do flip the daily bullish, we can now start breaking above these highs and buys above 153.
I am in the gold buy. My stop loss is under that 15-minute engulfing candle.
Gold buy, stop loss. This 15 minute?
Yeah.
Alright. That is 80 pip stops.
Yeah. Down there.
Intense. Okay, so you're looking to continue
Looking
up.
for a very, yeah. Looking for a very long. Taking it long.
Yeah, I feel you on it. It's just for me, I'm waiting for this bearish market to change, you know?
It's a major pullback.
Yeah.
Right, you're looking for sells on gold?
He's in a buy.
Okay.
Yeah, for me on gold, I'm not looking for anything currently other than sells below this level. 173,500.
No buys for me.
Yeah, same. No buys until we break 2000.
Yeah.
And even at 2000, I want to see a break above 2002,500. Yeah, 2002,500 would be my region.
Oh, wait, sorry. I have my GJ chart on gold. Yeah, maybe buys are valid.
It's completely making lower highs right now on the higher time frame.
Yeah, but still, like, we can come up a bit that and then go down, you know, like follow the structure.
Definitely. That way anything is possible. Right now we can break these highs, these 1 hour highs, and continue right up to Nebraska's. Nebraska, what's your TP?
My TP is not yet done. I didn't aim any TP, but I'm looking for 100 pips or something more.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I like this support level. It's very nice.
Yeah.
If it breaks, it breaks. And also my lot size is very tiny, like 0.20.
How you learned all the stuff you use, no trade zones, important levels. I get it that you get them from higher time frame levels. I just wouldn't be able to put them so correctly. For me, game point, I think it's because of years and years of just looking at different important price levels. So what you have to keep doing is just keep looking at the charts. Honestly, I used to backtest GJ like crazy, you know. I used to keep going back in time and looking for the most important price levels. So if I had to look, like, let's just say none of this stuff existed, okay, and we were over here, what would be the most important price level? Okay, so first we have to look where price tapped in the most. Okay, so right over here we noticed that we had a resistance, support, retest. So this level would be a key level for me. You see that? And once I've marked this zone, I'd look for a psychological price point near this zone. So now I start looking. Look at that, 154 flat. So you see that? So then we start looking at it, and we start looking at levels on levels. Oh yeah, key levels. Capital Hungry is really good at. Sorry, Nebras.
Sorry, 1 second, sorry.
No problem. So what you gotta do is look at those key levels. So like on GJ, you have the 0.200, 0.500 and 0.800 levels, and of course your key flat levels, right, which are important. So you need to look at those levels and be able to spot out what you're looking for. And so that will give you to you based on your higher time frame, like 4-hour level will come down and become important in the 3-hour level. So yeah, if you want to learn key fundamentals and key price points, key levels, psychological levels and stuff like that, lower time frame trading, then you should definitely look at Capital Hungry. He's amazing. And yeah, I know we're a small channel, but if this can help you, may as well use it. Capital Hungry, this guy, he's in a different league altogether where fundamental analysis is concerned. Insane trader.
Even right?
Yeah, G1.
That's nice.
Yeah, he's. Hey, what is up, Sharif? And so G1 is anything but a polite trader, but he's a nice guy. His knowledge is valuable, but yeah. Okay, check this out. I have a question, Alpha. Okay, let me just open that up. Tell me, Praise.
Yes, Alpha. Looking at UJ, right?
Yeah.
There's a range that I marked from 116,200 to about 116,350.
Yeah.
You see, it has been rejected 3 times now in a row.
Yeah.
It's rejected, it goes down. What do you think about a sell block in this region? Do you think it has a probability of going down again, or maybe it might just break this resistance and moves up? What do you think about it?
Alright, so I was actually doing a small session with Gypsy in the morning, explaining to him how we're gonna look at those kind of trades. Let me just show you it. Okay, so let's look at USD JPY. Okay, let's go to Forex Wanda. There you go. So you looked at it on the daily time frame, right?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so let's just look at a key level inside here. So I'll tell you what, I'm just gonna mark this entire region out. Okay, so first we're just gonna mark the entire region out, and then now we're gonna start moving down the time frame. So let's go to the 4-hour time frames. Alright, over here. So over here you actually see that the 4-hour resistance is all the way up there. Alright, yeah, but what is the key level which it rejected previously? Alright, and so that's where we will start readjusting and we start looking. Okay, so that is the key level at which we rejected previously. So now in this levels, can we find a psychological level which we're rejecting over here? Okay, so let's just put it down. Let's slowly go down the time frames back to the hourly time frame. Okay, so let's look at this. Alright, so previously what did we reject here? We can say 180, right? Let's come back to the most recent one. We rejected 180, and to the most recent we rejected 180. So what is our key level? Our key level is 180. Alright, because that is the point at which candles in the 1-hour time frame aren't able to close above. Alright, so for me normally what I do is I draw a zone from 180 to 200, a small 2-pip zone. And then I would start marking the higher zones above this, because now we need to see what. So if this is a rejection zone, what would be our next rejection zone, right? If we were to surpass this. Alright, so now I'm just gonna mark it from the 300 level, and we're gonna mark it to, let's say, 320. Let's just keep a 2-pip zone, because we know if we break this 1 hour, right, on the daily time frame, we should be moving beyond this point, right? What do we have towards the left on the daily time frame over here? So we can possibly move up to this level on the daily time frame. So we move from one daily resistance to the next daily resistance, right? As per what we learn normally. So let's just draw another zone right here.
So
We
is
will-
that your no trading zone?
Pardon?
Would you say that's your no trading zone?
Yeah, so I'm gonna show you my no trade zone right over here. Alright? So now we got where we wanna buy above, right? The 1 hour we wanna buy above. Look at this range. We have a 60-70 pip range, right? On the daily time frame. And over here we've got nothing but rejections over here. Right? So over here in this region we've got nothing but doubt and uncertainty on USD JPY. So this is what I call my no trade zone.
Okay.
You get it? Firstly,
Perfect. Yep.
firstly, it's too small of a zone to trade in. Secondly, it's my no trade zone because there's fear, doubt, and uncertainty in this region. Alright, so let me just mark this off. This is my no trade range. Let's go to the daily time frame. Alright, that's my no trade range. And now we're gonna start coming down the time frames, okay? So how would you be able to catch this sell, right? So firstly, okay, this is what I explained on multiple time frame analysis on being able to sell from a resistance. How do you get confidence to sell from a resistance? Okay, wait, just before we continue, what's the TP and SL for EJ sells? EJ, the cells are not valid as yet. We need to wait for a break below 127,800. Okay, so anyway, coming back to it, Praise.
Okay.
So over here in this market, right, what we noticed was price was coming up, right? Price was completely bullish, right? And so where did the cells become valid, right? So the cells become valid firstly when we enter a bearish market, correct? Right? So
Yeah.
we need to switch to a bearish market. So what we noticed was a shift in market structure over here. So we had a high and we formed a lower high, right? So this was one range which we had because we created a support, and then we broke below this range and validated this low to create a lower high over here. You see that?
I can see that.
So this is my second range. So this is range 1 over here, and this is range 2 over here. So my first confirmation of sells is right over here in range 2. Break of range 2. Right? You see this 27 pip sells right over there, right?
Yeah, I can see that.
So now, okay, we want to catch these cells going back down. And so we see that we have an important price point over here. And remember, on the daily time frame, we're at a resistance, right? We're not looking for anything. On the daily time frame, we're at a resistance. We're waiting for either a rejection to come down, right? Because we don't know if we're going to come down as yet because we've broken above the previous daily resistance, right? You see that? We're in a clean traffic area right now.
I can see that.
So now, in the many times in the first leg, that's where we are able to catch sells, okay? But where do our sells actually come into play, okay? You see, so now we have this level right here, the previous daily resistance at 820, okay? Going up to 500. At 420, sorry, 420 going up to 500, right? That was our rejection area previously. So now when we go back to the lower time frame, what validates these cells? Re-entering the range, right? First we re-enter this range and then we retest this range. So right over here you realize that this is not your cells because this is a high. I'm so sorry, I got disconnected. I'm back. Alright, you're looking? Alright, can you hear me, please?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright,
Yeah, we can hear you.
awesome. So right over here, why would I not sell when we retested over here? Okay? Firstly, because on the lower time frame, we have a bullish market structure because we broke above, right? So where do these cells come into play? When we have created this high, okay, 1 second. So now we've created this high, and now we form a lower high at our key level, at our key price point. You see that? And so from this is where my cells get validated when we break below this level.
Oh, okay.
So you're
That's a
using
clean drop.
multiple time frame analysis, right? So when you're using multiple time frame analysis, you're going from the daily time frame. So what are we doing? We're re-entering the previous range. This is the previous daily range, right? So we're re-entering the range, which could mean we could stay below this resistance again, right? And this move to the upside was not was not a powerful move enough that we have to come back to this price point where sellers are coming, right? We go to the 4-hour time frame and we look at it. We have 4-hour bearish market structure with the highs and the lower highs breaking the 4-hour support, right? And coming into this volume region, which we have seen in the past. You see that? In the past, we have done nothing but move through this region. So especially in these kind of places, when you see that we were able to move so easily through these ranges, that will give you confidence to take those trades. So you see, we are following this daily. We stayed below this daily level right over here, and we were able to come down. Why? Because previously this daily level was respected. You see this?
Yeah.
So as we go on, so now what would I look for in this particular trade? Okay, let's just go to what would I look for in this particular trade in order to validate my sells on USD JPY, right? So firstly, I'm not looking to trade in this range, okay? So secondly, the last time we came here, what validated my sells on USD JPY would have first been, I created a high at the psychological level, right? I created a lower high, right? And then I started breaking market structure to move from the bullish market structure to now bearish market structure, right? So this would have been my first entry for sells on USD JPY. You see that?
I see.
At the key level, you need to see for a change in trend on a key time frame. You see that? You need the first change in trend. And so now, can we repeat it over here? Would be a good question. So now we need to see what was the key levels that we reacted to in this region. And so the only way I'll be able to mark that out is, first I look to the first time we dropped from here, the second time we dropped from here. So clearly look at this 950 level, alright? Look at this 950 level right over here, alright? 950 key resistance, right? So let's just place a 1 pip zone, alright? We're just gonna place a 1 pip zone on this level, okay, to 960. I'm just gonna mark it up from 960 to 950. Extend the zone. Alright, so we have this 1 pip zone. Well, look, last time where did our sell move begin? When we broke below these supports and price closed below this level. Until price closed below this level, we weren't able to continue down. You see that?
Yeah, I see that.
So that's where we look at it. We look to this next level. Now in order to continue this, what do we need to see? We need to start seeing bearish market structure start playing out. So now, since we made this high, right, we need to create a lower high over here, break this low, right, and create a lower low and lower high to continue back down, to reject it for a good sell. And you know, we can easily target this level down here. My bad. we can easily target this 800 level down here, because you can see how many times we tapped into this region. With so many equal lows at this region, it's just asking for the market to come down and take those trades out. You see that? So right now, what would validate it is re-entering this lower time frame 1 hour range. Once we re-enter this 1 hour range, where is the top and where is the bottom of the range? You see this? This is the top of the range. So once we break below this range, right, it should basically be this. Because what has price done all along? Previously broke below, retested it, came down to 800. Previously retested 800, break below, retest 800. Alright, so do you see what I mean by what you should look for in order to get into these cells? Because that is the you know, the confirmations you're looking for your trade, in your trade.
Yeah, I can see it.
So
Can you
just
put that into the general Discord so that I can just disseminate it on my spare time?
Okay, done.
Thanks.
No problem.
I
Very
just
good
think that was a
breakdown.
thorough
Thank you.
analysis.
You Sharif, sorry, you said?
I said that was a very good break. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I also said it as well. That was a thorough analysis. I loved it. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you. Yeah, it's just, you know, looking for what happens again and again, you know. The market tends to follow certain patterns where you need to look at it, you know. If you just go back in your charts and look at it, why did we start? Once we start breaking the lows after creating those lower highs, we validate it, we continue, you know. So that's the only way we can, you know, many times people are trying to catch reversals, right? And they get caught out because we can't try to catch a sell reversal over here, right? The only time we can catch a sell reversal is when the trade is validated by market structure. And same over here, validated by market structure. When could you sell? Same over here, validated by market structure. You see? So that's basically how to look at it. And same thing for the opposite way, right? You view your charts, you look at the higher lows, higher highs, validated, it continues up. Same thing over here, higher lows, break of structure, continues up. Low, higher low, break of structure, continues up. So market structure is something very important. You'll have to look at price action because price action is the king. You know, price action, key levels, and yeah, of course, price action without key levels and everything is pointless because you don't know what price is doing at certain levels. And so that's why even for gold, that's why I said, you know, I'll be waiting above these highs, you know, above 1990 key level, because you can see what price has done previously. And my safest buys on gold will be above 2000 and 2500. Simply because we see how gold reacts to these levels, you know. You can see how they react to these levels. So the important thing is, Mavic, we're still in the challenge. We're about 2% up in 2 days. So 2% in 2 days. Here you go. Where is this account? The YouTube challenge. That was today's trade. I didn't close anything. All history. There you go. So those are the trades we took. You can see. Can you see the consistency? One loss and just making sure you're managing your risk and proper trades. That's it. And this is the same thing I did previously, right? This YouTube challenge was just to push the subscriber base, to be honest, where I pass this evaluation account and show you guys that it is possible, because you know, it's nice to give the community hope. But previously I did this on a 50k account on GJ on the Discord server, live for everyone, which with every single trade. So right over here you see this is the 10k YouTube challenge which I posted the results up, and this is the results from that 50k challenge, right? Look guys, it's all about consistency and discipline, and you will see the results, you know. In phase 1 of this 50k challenge, just look at this, okay? Just look at this. I can't even count how many orders that is, but look, you can literally see how many minus marks are there. When you follow your trading plan and your trading discipline, you start seeing insane results, right? And you can see, you can calculate your profitability by just looking at what pairs and what type of order was it, and was I more profitable on the sells or buys. You can see most of it is GJ sells. So I was so profitable on GJ sells, and look at this one time, few times I took GJ buys, it was minus. And gold, I took quite a few good trades on gold, but you can see the 54,000 on phase 1 on my Forex funds. And then going down, you know, I posted up every single trade I took for phase 2 also. Phase 2 was a little harder for me. And then we finally finished. There you go. We finally finished a banger week, finishing the entire challenge. You can see only one loss for the entire week. That too, it was it was a random trade on USD Mexican peso. And literally, there you go. That's how my phase 2 chart looked. It just on the 50k account. So you see the same process. Look at this, okay? Look at this. GBP JPY impulsive sells with the trend, safer sells, okay? And look at this. I call this so long back, okay? Insane sells if 4 hour closes below, okay? Insane sells. That's what I said. Insane sells. Look at what happens. 4 hour closes below, insane sells 81 pips straight up. When you find your technique, your process, and your drive, that's gonna make you an insane trader. That's what's gonna make you an insane trader. So if you looked at it today, we took the EJ sells. I was willing to risk it because I was actually expecting it to continue down a little further to correct this massive bull run we had yesterday. But I didn't get the correction. It was fine. I put stops to break even, and what we were minus $1 if I'm not mistaken for the day.
I'm back in profit with gold right now.
That is amazing. So there you go. Minus $1 for today's EJ sells. No problem. That is nothing. So that's basically break even, right? So let's just take a look at gold. Nebraska is back in profits. Let's go. Once we start breaking these highs, we should continue. But if you notice, the markets are slowly cooling down, you know, especially on gold. Yesterday it was what, like every 5 minutes was like some 120 pip candle, and Maverick is now in a sell on gold. Maverick just out here pressing buy and sell. I'm joking, Maverick. I'm just troubling you. But I know Maverick is he trades with an EA where he draws his order blocks and everything. Amazing stuff. But Sharif, I hope that was valuable, you know?
Yeah, no, that was really. Yeah. What you do for fundamentals.
Yeah.
I know Jeevan is. You mentioned Jeevan earlier.
Yeah.
However, yourself, how do you? Yeah, what did you do about that?
Sharif, I'm so sorry. Your mic was. Your voice was breaking. No, we weren't able to hear you clearly on that one. Well, yeah. If you want, you can type it out in the chat.
Is that better? Yeah, I think I'll type in.
Okay, we can hear you
chat.
clearly now.
Okay. Oh, okay. I just changed over the mic.
Sounds
So
good.
this means seems to be better. Okay. Yeah, I was going to ask you. I know from your fundamentals, Jeevan, and he's really good to learn from.
Yeah.
How about yourself? I mean, what would you suggest if you're starting off on fundamentals?
I'm so sorry.
What's the step to take?
Sharif, your voice is cracking yet again. It's so funny that your
Oh.
voice. Yeah, no problem. I'll tell you what. Type it down in the chat, and
I'll type it. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. No problem. Progadro, what is good?
Stop. It's chilling. It's waiting for 3:30. 4 p.m.
4 p.m. Eh? Let's get that 4 p.m. move on. Oh, okay, Maverick, I see you. EAs and manual. Fantastic. Alright, so let's look at GJ. Could we get this rundown when we close bearish over here? GJ. When does the... okay, this is the new 4-hour candle with the massive 4-hour rejection. Could we move down to fill in that 4-hour candle wick? Let's see. Trek trader in the house. What's good, Trek? How are you doing, my guy?
No, big up on yourself, you know. I need to get some coffee in my system, you know. It's been a long few days. Just come from our funeral yesterday, so.
Alright.
It's one of them, you know.
Yeah. Just get some coffee and refocus, eh?
Yeah, man. What do I do? Big up on yourself.
Let's go.
GG kind of indecisive for me, though.
Yeah.
In terms of the grand scheme of things, it can go down and it can go up.
Fantastic.
The
Yep.
liquidity targets to the lows, right? Like
Yeah.
150.519. There's a daily order block down there within a weekly order block. And right now it's just finished. Well, the previous day was a straight bullish Maraboji. And the day before that was like the 1-2 engulfing, right? So what I'm seeing is it's weekly has kind of filled in a gap. Basically it's return to impulse, right? And it can dictate the direction of price for the rest of the week. So I think whichever direction it goes in, it'll finish off for the rest of the week as well.
That is true. And you know what I'm actually looking at on 1 second. Let's just look at GJ. Will we get a sell?
Yeah.
What is our range? So yeah, that's a 20 pip range, but okay, I'm not gonna take the sell because it's not a clean trade, to be honest. But anyway, looking at it on the other hand, 1 minute, let's see. I was looking at something just now. Oh, Discord, sorry. Alright, we have Ludo in the chat with us, who has been trading with me for some time now. Ludo, I think what, September, October, Track Trader, when all of y'all joined. When was that? September, October?
When I joined, I think it was, that's a long time, bro. It was last year, like May, June.
Yeah, probably around that time. So Ludo is doing a 100k challenge. He's up 2% in phase 1. That's fantastic. Keep going, Ludo. Insane things.
Right.
Ludo, how's it going?
I'm fine.
All
Yeah. I started Monday.
All right.
And my first trade was a 2% loss.
Oh, that's interesting. And now you're back up?
And I'm back up 2% up. Yeah, from yesterday on gold.
Fantastic. And then we have Christy also with us, who's passed her 10k phase 1 and she's in phase 2, which is insane, and she's already up 2%. Christy also is about to kill the funding challenge. So both of you are, I'm looking forward to both of you are being funded by the end of this month, eh?
Yep.
Let's go. Just focus on the plan and the process, and the rest of the things shall be added. Right, Trek?
Yeah, I was in gold buy the moment you was in EG sell.
Okay, you were in gold buys. Are you still in gold buys?
No. Oh, unfortunately.
Alright, no problem. Gold buys on next 15 minute. Let's look at it. Ooh, it's looking juicy. What are we talking about?
Entered at 983.
This is where I would have actually liked to have entered on gold. This 45-minute continuation. But it's fine. I'm really not looking to trade gold until we break above 202,500, to be honest. I just feel it's very choppy. Very choppy. Let the volume come, do its thing, create clean price action, and that level down gold. Let's go. But yeah, that's fantastic. Keep going. Sharif sent. Sorry, no problem. You mentioned G1.
Volume on gold, you have to do the New York session.
Yeah.
Then you have 1 minute candles of 30 pips, 40 pips.
Yep. Yesterday we had 5-minute candles of 160 pips on gold, so yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It was just flying for, whatever reason gold does fly, so yeah. But anyway, coming to it, Sharif says, you mentioned G1, who it's a great fundamental trader. Okay, who is a great fundamental trader. How can you advise us to learn fundamentals, or where do you get your fundamental news from, and how do you base a judgment with the news? Sorry if it's a complicated question. It's not a complicated question. And wait, before we continue that, gold, all of y'all in gold, that's a 100 pip trade right up there. Insane stuff. I'm 100% sure Tango is in gold buys. Maverick, I'm pretty sure he's in gold buys. Game Point is in gold buys. Sales also should probably be in gold buys. Come on guys, how many of y'all in gold buys? Who else spoke about gold?
Me.
Yeah, oh yes, Nebras has been holding gold buys. Praise, don't tell me you're holding gold buys.
No, I missed it.
It's okay. Yeah, okay, we have Marek in the chat with the gold buys. Let's go. Jos GJ is really not doing much right now. We can look at GJ once we break below this level down here. Yeah, until then we are not touching GJ. My TP got hit on gold Tango. Let's go. It moves so fast. Absolutely. When you're in the right direction, it's absolutely going to move fast. And when you're in the wrong direction, it actually moves faster. But was in the goal but closed way too soon, lol. It's alright, Sales. That was like yesterday me over managing GJ. No problem. This 100 pip move is going to move every single day, so don't worry about it. That was 140 pip move on gold. What are we talking about? Beautiful. Yep, gold does just break through ranges and continue. Progadro, are you in any trades?
Nah, I'm just waiting.
He's just waiting. Progadro's a patient man. Also, coming back to Sharif's question, how can we learn fundamentals and base our judgments on fundamental news? It's basic supply and demand, honestly, Sharif. It's basic supply and demand. So understanding, actually what's funny was last night I was talking to someone based on this, on fundamentals and how it impacts the market and how supply and demand works. And so for the common man, right, understanding fundamentals, let's just look at the oil situation that's happening in the world, right? So Russia being one of the largest exporters of oil in the world, right, being banned by all these other countries that surround it. So that's like US and whatnot, Europe, etc., right? And so when we look at that, let's understand what happens to oil in each country. Russia's pumping the oil, right, to export it, but there's no one to export to. So Russia has an excess of oil. Let's look back 2020, what happened to oil when US was still pumping oil, but there was no place to store oil. Oil dropped to almost negative digits, right? Oil dropped to a massive total of 0. So looking at it further, what happens to the value of oil in Russia, where they have no one to export it to, because now they have an absolute excess of it, right? When the supply is high and the demand is really low, the value of it just goes through the floor, right? And let's look at the US now has got to increase their pumping and everything, but US only has that limited amount of supply because there's no export or import. There's no import from Russia, right? So now what happens to it? So now the value of oil increases in the US because the same amount of people in the US using oil is the same. So the demand remains the same for oil, right? But the supply is also the same. So the demand is increasing and the supply is still the small supply without the export. So the supply has decreased but the demand has increased. You see? So the value increases because there are people willing to pay more for it. Right? So that's what we see every single time on different currency pairs where demand and supply are concerned. Right? So do you see what I mean by fundamentals? So when a country is going into war, you know, a country's currency is what gives the country value and everything. You know how much value the currency holds because of its infrastructure, because of its stock markets, etc. So in terms of like Ukraine and Russia, when they're going into war, when there is a risk of so much of basically 1 minute, GJ is coming down. So yeah, when there's so much of risk of catastrophe and destruction, what happens, right? Automatically investor confidence in that country's infrastructure, in that country's stock markets decreases. So when currency decreases in value, what increases in value, right? When the world is on the brink of war, and we know that currency may not have value because US can be destroyed, Ukraine can be destroyed, Russia can be destroyed, everything can be destroyed. So what will we go back to trade, right? So that's where we go back to assets like gold, silver, nickel and everything, right? It's like if we all go into war, the world is going to reset, right? Because we won't have, there won't be any understanding of the value of any currency, right? But there will be an understanding of value, like, okay, I'll give you gold, you give me this in return. You know, I'll give you wood, you give me this in return. So that's why when we saw wars started, we saw gold shoot up. You know, we saw stock markets coming down. Russian stock exchange went vertically down. So that's how you understand fundamentals. You start looking at the most logical reason as to why what is happening will happen, or what could happen. What is the next best alternative? Right? So that's how I was able to develop my fundamentals based on pure macroeconomics, right? So there's 25 of you all in chat. Welcome to the stream. It's nice to see the community growing. If you haven't subscribed already, guys, do subscribe, join the army. We're here live every single day for the London session, and rarely for a boring New York session, most likely. But welcome to the stream. Sharif, I hope that answer helped you out, my guy. I hope it helps you in your stream. And oh dang, we are now at 203 subscribers. What are we talking about? We hit TP on subscribers. Let's go. What are we talking about? Let's go, 200. It's an absolute celebration over here. So, you know, it's just a little bit of fun. We just keep moving up. We keep the vibes good, and make sure you're doing your due diligence where you have to do your due diligence. But 200 subs, let's go. Fantastic work. We're at 203. And guys, let's run it up. This year, let's create a community that is massive, that is winning together. Let's just win together. Let's bang the most insane trades out together. Let's Well, let's be a community that brings people together. You know, I don't care whether you're trading a 0.01 lot size or a 10 lot size. If you're trading a 100 lot size or so, no one cares. As long as we're all catching pips together, as long as we're making money together based on what your targets and what your goals are, I think that's the community we should be in, you know? So let's go track. So let's build out a community that deserves it. So yeah. Gold retracing hard. You get what I mean when I said this 15-minute zone is dangerous. These 15-minute rejection wicks. Once we get above this level, we'll have some clean traffic to finally start moving, and then we can. Oh, my bad. Let me just open it up. Where is this gone? Alright, can you see it? Alright, so once we break above this level on gold 202,500, you can see that in this region, it's a key volume region when we break into it. Not when we consolidate in it, but when we break into it. So that would be a nice quick move up. That should be, I think, at least 100 pip range. Yeah, 150 pip range. So that's what you can be looking up on gold. And you know, gold now, once we start breaking all this bearish market structure and creating bullish market structure, it can easily push 100-200 pips in a day. Not in a day, in a session, or probably in one candle also. So yeah, but yeah, that is just my thought process, you know. GG's for the questions you all have asked. Insane stream. I enjoy streaming with you guys, and I enjoy taking trades with you guys. Trek, just before you came, we took EJ sell. It was a 10 pipper, you know, 10 pipper dipper, and so yeah, we were in this EJ sell. W's all around the stream, and that was fantastic. Quite a few of you all took those trades. Them gains, let's go. Thanks for your stream. Hope to see you at NY. Alright, let me know. I mean, okay, let me ask the chat. Let's go NY. Let me know if you want me to stream New York session. Let me know. I don't mind coming back. For me, I still didn't get my trade for the day. I got the EJ sells, but I didn't close the trade. You know, I just put it at break even. So yeah. Fantastic stuff. Thank you for joining us, GamePoint. It was an awesome stream. I enjoyed with you guys. Quite a few of you all on Discord today. That was fantastic. We had Ankur, Ludo, Gypsy, Nebras. We had PJ. I think that's Peter, right? GG's on joining us today, man. We had Praise also in the chat. We had Praise on Discord banging out those oil buys. We had Progadro join us today. When Progadro joins us, it's a guest appearance, you know. Right, Progadro? GG's, man. Thank you so much for joining us, Progadro. I think, you know, come on, everyone loves Progadro. It's just awesome. Progadro, thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, thank you. Let's go. Thank you so much, Progadro. Yo, don't leave, man. And then we had Sharif with us. Sharif, thank you for joining us today, asking important questions. And Trek Trader, it's always good to trade beside you, my guy. Trek Trader brings out really good SMC levels and everything, and I enjoy trading beside him. Yep, and then GJ is actually moving down, so guys, be safe, trade safe, or you may get a trade perhaps once this GJ candle closes below this level to continue down to start creating lower lows for GJ. So just wait for that. 30 minutes left for a 30-minute candle to close below this level and get a good trade. So I'm gonna call it a stream. It was fun today. We hit a milestone. We're at 200 subs, 203 subs. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for the love. Let's keep pushing forward, eh? I have no clue why my Discord's acting up, but I will see you guys in New York session. Take care. See you all. Don't overtrade, don't over risk, and have an insane session and have an insane time. Yeah, Gypsy. I'm not sure. Gypsy, wait, you didn't cast those. Did you cast the GJ cell? Progadro, man. Oh man, that is just so sad, but yeah. Alright. Alright guys, take care, peace out, be safe, love y'all. See y'all NY.